Busisiwe Mkhwebane has laid criminal charges against the State Security Minister Dipuo Letsatsi-Duba. We are joined now by the Public Protector's spokesperson, Oupa Segalwe. Oupa, thank you so much for joining us on the line. Please take us through, firstly, the charges that the criminal charges that were laid against the Minister of State Security. Oupa, what are these charges exactly?
Okay, so the Public Protector has laid criminal charges against the Minister of State Security over what she sees as interference with the functioning of her office and contempt for the office of the Public Protector. This relates to, the Minister's failure to avail to the Public Protector a declassified version of a document that the Public Protector requires in connection with an investigation into the alleged violation of the Executive Ethics Code by the Minister of Public Enterprises, Mr. Pravin Gordhan.
Okay, now you're saying basically under these charges that under Section 7 referred to above, if a person refuses to answer questions put to them under that section or gives answers which they know to be false shall be found guilty of an offence. Is this basically what you're saying here within this particular, the criminal charges that you've laid, that the State Security Minister refused to do the bidding or what she was asked for by the Public Protector?
Correct. The Public Protector has quite wide powers in terms of ensuring that there is a cooperation with her investigations by organs of state implicated in those matters. And she categorizes the powers into two parts, one being what she calls soft powers and then hard powers. Soft powers is essentially when she writes to an implicated party to request information, request documents, and then when the request goes unanswered, she sends a reminder. And then if it is clear to her that there's either a failure to comply or outright refusal to comply, then she invokes what we call her hard powers, and then they range from anything to subpoenaing documents or to searching offices and seizing documents to assist with any matter that is under investigation. So in this case, she subpoenaed this document. The minister still did not play ball. Hence, she is of the view that the minister is being contemptuous, and she has then proceeded to lay criminal charges against the minister.
Oupa, please talk to me as well about with this. I'm quoting here from the press conference released from your office this afternoon. The Public Protector goes on to say the interference with the functioning of my office. Just talk to us about that interference with the functioning of my office. What does she mean?
So when the Public Protector is carrying out an investigation and a party or implicated party does whatever possible to frustrate that particular investigation, the Public Protector sees that as interference, which is prohibited in terms of Section 181, subsection 2 of the Constitution, or subsection 4 of the Constitution, which provides that no person may interfere with the functioning of the Public Protector. In fact, the Constitutional Court has further clarified that particular point to say that the Public Protector, in executing his responsibilities, is not to be inhibited, undermined, or sabotaged, and that her powers are not supposed to bow down to anyone. So it's clear that the Constitution, the law, and the case law, as we've seen from that particular Constitutional Court judgment, it is clear that the Public Protector has acted within her powers in this instance, and that she's being impeded, and then she's taking the necessary action.
All right, thank you so much. That's Oupa Segalwe, who's the spokesperson for the Public Protector, just shedding a bit more light on those criminal charges that